My name is Marvellous Chimdindu Izuchukwu. I'm from Nigeria.
And my name is Kasmuel McOure from Nairobi, Kenya.
What does it mean for you guys to be these people that are now accomplished? What does it mean, or how does it feel like to be a graduate for that matter?
Kasmuel, I think you go first.
I could. For me, it feels empowering. It's somebody has believed in me strong enough for them to fund me for a year and to also get excited enough to fly me out of my country to come to a different country to celebrate me. So it most definitely means that I'm trustworthy. And so what I will be doing is I'm looking forward to doing that for somebody else. Because when I started this program, it's because people believed in me. And now I have to believe in others. Marvellous?
So just like Kasmuel said, for me, I feel like it's growth. I've grown so much, and I can't wait to just go out there and unleash everything that I've learned from the fellowship.
Yeah. Did you accomplish what you wanted initially? So when you were coming into the program, what were you expecting? What were your expectations, and were your expectations met?
Oh, I had lots of expectations, and I can say that they were full. Before the fellowship, I was a terrible communicator, but this is me standing in front of the camera, just because I've been put on the spot to speak. So I'll say that yes, and yes again, my expectations were fully met.
I'd say a different answer. My expectations were not met because I realized I came here with terrible expectations. They were not necessarily terrible, but I had to adjust them because I thought, oh, this is my ticket out of Africa. And I remember telling people I felt like I'd run out of local dreams. But what's happened for me is I've changed it. And now I want to make the change that I want, not outside the continent, but on the continent. So whatever good thing I get, I want to bring it back home. So in that way, I would say my expectations were bettered, and then they were met. So thank you.
For anyone that wants to go into this program, how would you encourage them? What did you get from this experience that others do not get as yet?
Would you like to go first, Mary?
Okay, so I would encourage others to come empty. Come empty and willing to receive. So when I came at first, I felt intimidated because I felt like some other fellows had experience in a lot of things. But I realized because I was empty, I was able to receive more that the fellowship had to offer. So that would be my advice to others.
For me, it would be honest. Be honest with yourself. You're going to grow up. If you're like me, who's high energy, you'll be called mischievous or naughty, but just be yourself. They call it productivity out here. They call it being proactive and having a golden personality. Be that, but also lean in. There's a lot of networks that we've got that will mean nothing if we don't lean in. But if you lean in, you're going to change the world. Everybody's rooting for you when you get into such a program. I'm really excited to see what life unfolds.
Let's talk about challenges. What was difficult in the whole program for you guys?
Okay, so for me, I'll say it was teamwork. Looking at my background, I was the first child, and so I was always dishing responsibilities to people. I never really blended into working as a team with people who are also very knowledgeable. But now working together, I feel like I overcame that challenge. The challenge for me was teamwork, but now I can say I'm great at it.
Oh man, for me, as a mischievous person, I always really actually struggle with teamwork as well because I want ideas to go chap, 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 chap. But having to work with people, sit through discussions which feel like they should have been emails, you are going to need that skill. Despite who you think you are, you might think you're the smartest person in the room, but there's people who are smarter, they just don't talk as much. And for me, that was really, really challenging, but also learning to work with so little because we were given such little money to go and plan like a community project. It was little, but we made it work. In all the markets, we managed to double the money. And just seeing how innovative it could be when we worked together, oh, that was quite something.
Outcome.
It really was, yeah. Oh.
So, from here,
Yep.
where to from here for you guys?
Where to from here? Oh, so for me, I'm passionate about finance also. And so I'm taking exams to qualify as a stockbroker. So finance to qualify as a stockbroker in Nigeria. So stockbroking is an option for me.
Believe it or not, I studied finance as well. So if Marvellous gets her papers, I'm taking it upon myself to go and study stocks as well because we need to do this together. But I'm going to take a break. We've been changing the world for about a year. I'm going to take a quiet break. I'll play a lot of music because I'm a pianist. And then I will go ahead to change my community. I work as a teacher quite a bit. I teach music, but I also do mentorship. I'm just going to fully immerse myself into that as I look for a high income job, which could be in finance or education, so that I can be able to also be a donor and be people, help people the way Be Good has been for us. That's next steps for me.